If you love the outdoors, you'll love exploring them in a Subaru. Carter Subaru. Planting a forest, one test drive at a time.
Looking back on this season, we had a lot of faces who left the team that weren't necessarily starters and didn't necessarily always compete to start, but just having them in and around the group were big losses to the locker room. And I think it's hard to evaluate how important people like that until they're not there anymore.
Yeah, but also like they knew their role. Mm-hmm. And they accepted the role, and they did it brilliantly, which made us better.
Yeah. I think towards the end, we sort of found that.
Yeah.
It became organically sort of evolved.
Yeah. Well, when we started having everybody back, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you think of it, we didn't have our team till the end of the season, and then it was too late.
Yeah, and I also think that there was times in the season where we started to get a little bit of momentum, and then there'd be an injury, right? So Boston, we didn't think we played brilliantly, but we got the result we wanted on the road, which is always a tough thing for us. And then off the back of that, you're off the field for 5 weeks or whatever it was. Then starting to get a little bit of momentum, man on.
And I think for Manun too, it couldn't have come at a worse time, because she was just getting into it, mm-hmm. Understanding, and it always takes time. Like, remember when I first got here? I wanted to leave. Within 60 minutes of that first game.
Yeah. And that's the thing I think everyone forgets, is the way she plays was very different.
So different.
In Europe than to here.
Yeah. It's just so different. Mm-hmm. But she started to get into it. Yeah. And then she did her leg. Yeah. But she was invaluable towards the end.
Oh, and you saw the reason why we signed Manon was exactly what we saw towards the end of the season.
Like just
can play down the middle, can play out wide.
Scorer.
Yeah.
Just will score goals. May not be in the game, but will. So there's not many of those in the women's game.
And I think does something that we'd always struggled with, which was threatened early, scored early, threatened early. In most games we were successful towards the end. Yeah. She scored or threatened really early in the game.